Hey, Tony Gaskins here on the plane film. Not really sure if you could hear me, but figure I'm gonna try it out and see if I could hear myself. But didn't get to shoot me no video today, so y'all got to forgive me for. I'm gonna turn this here camera over because can't really see me, but don't wanna do too much. And but it's one thing that I'm pressed on this year is consistency. So no matter what it take, no matter what it look like, no matter what's going on, you gotta be consistent. And yesterday I was in Ohio with my son, and then we needed to get to New York, and we booked the flight. I booked the flight from Dayton, Ohio to LaGuardia, and it had a layover in Charlotte. So we left Dayton, and I booked it the same day. So we left Dayton late, maybe 15, 20 minutes late. That made us miss our flight in Charlotte by like 20 minutes. And actually, they said I could call American Airlines and get compensation, so I'm definitely calling them first thing tomorrow. Finna put that in my calendar right after I hang up. But we had to stay the night in Charlotte. So I was late today uploading my January 5th video in the course This Is My Year. So visit TonyGaskinsAcademy.com and get the course This Is My Year. It's only $25. So I got that up. Had a few people who are actually taking the course serious wrote in and said, hey Tony, you need to upload January 5th. And I appreciate y'all for that. So I got that uploaded. And then now I'm flying home. I don't get home till 10 p.m. and I gotta go home and I'm gonna be with my wife. And so I don't wanna film a video when I get home. And so I say, you know what? Let me shoot my shot, see if I can film a video on the plane and see if you could hear me without me talking too loud. And the thing about it is we find so many excuses, but what we gotta start finding is finding solutions. And when you find solutions, then you're able to do what you need to do. And a lot of times we don't think about that. And so they looking at me, the guy beside me, he probably think I'm on a phone call. Somebody probably gonna ask me in a little bit, why are you talking to that mic? And I'm telling them doing a recording. And so something that I'm really pressed on is being consistent, because consistency is what leads to greatness. That's what leads to excellence. And if you can't be consistent, you can't be anything, because anything you want to do is going to require excellence. It's going to require consistency. So I want you to think about that in your life, in your day-to-day life, and make sure that you're giving your days direction and that you're doing what it takes to make it happen. And what I'm thinking about right now, what's really pressing on my heart, is how hard it is to be a parent, and how when you want to be a parent and you want to help your child, the level of consistency and excellence that takes. Because not only was I delayed last night, but I had to then book another hotel room. So I booked the hotel room. I then had to reschedule my personal 7 a.m. flight from New York to Tampa. I had to reschedule that to 7 p.m. and I had to give up what probably costs a $2,000 ticket to the NFL game which where Tampa Bay Bucks just clinched the, playoff berth or something like that. Had to give up that ticket. So in that 20-minute delay, I lost a lot. And then I had to book a hotel room, another hotel room in New York. So I had somewhere to sit until my time for my flight. But I also had to hold my son's bags and keep his bags in the car. Had to rent a car as well in New York. Keep his bags in the car. And then I had to drive and find out where they were going to be with the bus. And I had to wheel two of his bags, his check bag and his carry-on, to their bus, which probably felt like a mile of wheeling a 70-pound, 60-pound bag and another bag. Then all to come to find out, I forgot his book bag in the car that I rented. So if his asthma flare up, I may have to fly back to New York again tomorrow or Tuesday to take him his asthma pump. And that was going to cost me another $1,000 plus. And I'm just thinking, and I'm like, man, to do parenting at a high level, it take a lot. Take a lot of sacrifice. And so a lot of kids go without because we just can't afford it as parents. Like, it's hard to afford this stuff. And to afford more, you gotta do more. You gotta work more. You gotta grind harder. You gotta sacrifice more. You gotta give more. And that's hard to do. Hardest thing in the world is to sacrifice. That's the hardest thing. It take a lot. But I want to encourage you. Don't ever feel less than. Don't ever feel like you can't do it. Don't ever feel like you can't be more and do more and have more. And that's what we're talking about all month in the This Is My Year course, because I want to be very intentional, not just in my own life, but in encouraging you to be more and to do more, to give more. And y'all got to forgive me for the mouth noise like Buddy on Pop the Balloon, because I know that stressed me out myself, listening to somebody's mouth noise. But I'm on a plane, so I got to do what I got to do. But I'm only doing 8-minute video because that's at least a decent amount. And then I'm going to try to upload it on the Wi-Fi. But I want you to think about this. Get that in your spirit and make it happen. And don't quit till you accomplish what needs to be accomplished. And know that if you just keep put one foot in front of the other, everything you could think of is possible. And also I want to say thank you to all my supporters who, not just like subscribers and stuff, but for those of you who have gone that extra mile. Blessed Tribe, Patreon, Tony Gass's Academy. And what my heart's passion is right now with my foundation, Tony Gass's Family Foundation. I want to say thank you to everybody. I think it's been around 50 people who have given a donation for my boys' summer camp. And it's not just summer, it's all year. Like, I'm already mentoring them and working with them and getting them different clothing items and things that they need. So I thank y'all for that. And I'm going to put the link in the description on every video that I think of, especially like if I'm not promoting somebody's business or book or something. I don't want to take away from that. But I thank y'all for the love and support. It means more than you know. God bless you. And we'll be back on the regular scheduled programming on Monday. And I'm going to see if I could do another review and do my regular videos. God bless you. We'll talk soon.